Imagine you're zooming out from Earth right now, past the Moon, past Mars, past the solar system, past the Milky Way. Keep going, 700 million light years out, and then, suddenly, everything just disappears. No stars, no galaxies, no dust, no light, nothing. For 330 million light years in every single direction, the universe is completely, perfectly, terrifyingly black. This is not a rendering error. This is not a simulation glitch. This is real, and it has a name. They call it the Boötes Void, the largest known hole in the entire universe. 330 million light years wide, perfectly spherical, and so empty that if you placed our entire Milky Way galaxy inside it, it would be like dropping one single atom in the Pacific Ocean and calling it crowded. In a volume that should contain more than 10,000 galaxies, we have found only 27. 27. Let that number hit you like a truck. 27 galaxies where there should be 10,000 plus. That's not a void, that's a cosmic crime scene. It was discovered completely by accident in 1981 when astronomer Robert Kirshner and his Harvard team were doing a routine redshift survey. They were mapping galaxies, and suddenly their data just stopped. No more red dots, no more signals, just a giant perfect circle of nothing on their screen. They genuinely thought their multi-million-dollar telescope had broken down. They checked the cables, they rebooted the computers, they called the manufacturer, they spent weeks troubleshooting. But the telescope was working perfectly, because what they were looking at was real. By 1990, 4 completely independent surveys using different telescopes on different continents confirmed the exact same result. The Boötes Void is 100% real. And here's the part that will make your blood freeze. Every single year since then, new observations show fewer and fewer galaxies inside it. It is growing right now as you are watching this video. Galaxies are literally disappearing from the void year after year. This defies every law of physics we have. On cosmic scales this large, gravity should have smoothed everything out perfectly billions of years ago. The universe should look like a cake where the raisins are mixed absolutely evenly. But in Boötes, someone took a giant cosmic knife and carved out a perfect sphere, removing 99.73% of the raisins while leaving the rest of the cake untouched. So obviously, scientists panicked and asked the only question that matters. What in the world could possibly do something this insane? First theory, dark energy gone absolutely haywire in that region only. Maybe it's thousands of times stronger there and blasted everything away like a cosmic hurricane. Sounds plausible until you do the math. Dark energy is smooth. Dark energy is uniform. It cannot create razor-sharp perfect spheres. The equations completely collapse. Theory destroyed. Second theory, there's a supermassive black hole at the center that's literally 1 trillion times bigger than the Sun, eating entire galaxies before we can even see them. Also sounds scary until you check the data. There is 0 gravitational lensing around the void, 0 X-ray emissions, 0 gamma rays, 0 accretion disk, 0 anything. Just perfect silence. Theory destroyed again. Then, in closed-door meetings that never made it to official papers, came the third theory, the one that made senior astronomers put down their coffee and just stare at the wall. What if the Boötes Void is not empty at all? What if something is living inside it right now, and deliberately cleared 330 million light-years on purpose. Think about it like this. If you were a civilization that was 1 million years more advanced than humans, and you wanted to hide forever, would you build giant glowing Dyson spheres that scream, "We are here," in infrared? Obviously not. You would do the exact opposite. You would switch off stars. You would dismantle entire galaxies. You would erase every electromagnetic trace of your existence across hundreds of millions of light years, until the only thing left is perfect, endless darkness. Because in the cosmic jungle, the apex predator doesn't announce its presence. It creates the largest, darkest void possible and sits quietly in the center, watching.